Guy LaRose just scored. Toronto Maple Leafs 1-0. Great little guy, Guy. 1-0, folks.
His 9th of the year. What about the game here? Any thoughts?
First of all, we're going to talk about, yeah, it's a good game so far. It looks like Pittsburgh's going. Montreal's in that little fog again for some reason. I don't know what happens. You get in first spot, you get in a little malaise, as they say. But anyhow, I was talking to the coaches today. No, I shouldn't say I was talking to the coaches. I wasn't talking to the coaches.
Not use big words either. You're really out of sync.
Well, it's going back into Montreal.
Do you want to show the Brodeur footage before you get
to let's go.
Pat Burns story?
Yeah, Pat Burns and okay.
Investigating.
All right, Martin Brodeur. I'm watching the game Thursday, Boston. This guy has a lousy warm-up, and he's a rookie. They brought up 19 years old. His father, Denis, played in Cortina, Italy for Canada, from St. Hyacinthe.
Quebec, sure.
Major junior.
He's playing for New Jersey now.
Right, and he put him in, and watch the saves. Now, let's see some of the saves right now. Roll it, Ronnie, or Eddie, right now, okay? Watch this. Now, watch this. Now, does he not look... Who does this guy remind you of? French guy. Who does he look like? Look at the hand going. Tell me now. Watch this move here. Pat Burns and I agree on this. Now, we got one more good save, I think, on Rashitska. I think, is this...
No, this is Leach. Well, maybe
this is Leach. Look at that save. Watch him bring his hand up around. Look at the mass. Now, who does he look like? I guess he does. He looks like Pat Roy right there. Little French guy. You're going to hear a lot from that guy. Let me tell you, what a good little guy.
You could say a striking resemblance.
You think it isn't tough these days on the coaches? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good on the coaches. Let me tell you.
What about the strike?
No, wait a minute. Pat Burns is eating his meal yesterday, and the film comes from Bob Goodenough. At the end, before he finishes his ice cream, and Pat likes his ice cream, they asked him to leave. They asked him to leave, and he's eating his ice cream out while he sees a message from Bob Goodenough. And I'm not going to say who the guy is, but Pittsburgh's playing in Detroit. At the end of the second period, a player's outside on a phone talking to the Players Association while the game is on.
But I can see you doing this. You used to be the first guy to champion the players' cause and be a renegade and go after the owners, so I'm sure you side with him. Do you?
Wait a minute. I was for 16 years. I got stiffed when I played. I got fired in Rochester. They said too close to the players. Got fired in Boston. Too close to the players. Colorado, same thing, right? And I've always been. You take the Rocket. I mean, it's been 60 years of the owner stiffing the players. You take the Rocket. He's making $600 a month now, and something like that. But I was listening to Brian Williams last week. I'm listening to Bruce McNall. Here's the guy that loves his players. Here's the guy that got players for them so they can have Caesar salad after. Here's the guy that gives $1 million. He says enough is enough. I kind of believe Bruce. I really do. I really believe they've got too much. Now, figure it out. This is not hard, folks. Figure this out. The players say this year the owners will make $24 million, right? Mm-hmm. There's 22 teams. They're going to make $1 million apiece average. The salaries, Cliff Fletcher say, are going up $46,000. That means next year they're going to lose $26 million. Absolutely ridiculous. And here's what I think should happen.
All right, we've got about 30 seconds.
I got to tell you what should happen and everything? Or
yeah, I know. Well,
30 seconds.
Best you can.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I can't tell you what I think. I think that at 11 o'clock they should call a meeting, the Players Association, and say, look, we're going to go back and we're going to play the playoffs, put the owners on the owners. But you're going to ask me what I think's going to happen? I think they're going to go on strike. I think they have to go on strike. But I think they're going to work it out in a week, and I think there's going to be a playoffs. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. So you say they should go on strike?
No, I said they have to go on strike. They backed in a corner. The owners now, oh yeah, one more thing, something important. I think they will go on strike, but they'll settle it before the playoffs. One more thing. What's that there? Newfoundland fishermen out there tomorrow. I know you're going to do something. You have to do what you have to do. What's that, long may or what? That Bob Cole told us.
Long may your big jib draw. What's that got to do?
That's got to do with, that's for you fishermen in Newfoundland. You know what I mean, all right? Let's go.
Don Cherry, if I figure this right, trying to get Canadian hockey fans and foreign fishermen off the hook. Two schools of thought in this installment of the Coach's Corner, Molson Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.